First of all, I love hockey. Second, it's just, all the guys are super close. We're a family in here, and 24 brothers, and so it's just nice to kind of, be with the guys every day and joking around in the locker room on the ice. And well, the Jets program has a pretty good reputation just for moving guys on to the next level, whether that be college or the USHL, and so a lot of guys want to play here for that reason. Everyone's here for a reason to move on, and this organization helps us do that.
My junior year of high school, when I was playing AAA, I was talking to a lot of North American Hockey League teams, and so I was talking to about 7 or 8 teams, and then I talked to Janesville, and I knew Janesville had a great reputation of putting players on to the Division I level. So that really drug me to Janesville pretty much, because I wanted to go the best place I could to advance to college hockey. We're all competing, working hard towards the same goal. So
Janesville is known as a goalie factory. I think pretty much every goalie they've had here has gone either D3 or D1. The goalie coach, Larry Clemens, has done an unbelievable job. I think he's probably the top goalie coach in the nation. So I think any goalie that comes through here can earn a Division I scholarship, because he just knows how to he knows how to develop goaltenders. Really toned me down and really got me ready for the next level.
I think the one reason why Janesville has always stood out has just been our community involvement, and at the end of the day, it's all about these kids and their ability to move on and get scholarships for college.
These guys really get up when they know they can play for a loud and a busy building. Garrett talked about how a low roof, tighter quarters than maybe the average team in the North American Hockey League is used to playing in can sometimes be to our benefit. When you put 800, 900 people in here, it is packed, and it's a low roof, and you can really hear it from anywhere in the rink. Man, it's energetic, and they're here all the time too. That would be the second point is not just energy, but a continued commitment, consistently supporting us from September to May. We know we can count our fans to do that.
I'd say the hardest thing is kind of growing up. You have to take on a lot more responsibility. Hockey becomes more of a job almost, You're doing this every day, practice, games, workouts, any sort of community events, and so it's a lot of just, it's kind of a grind, but it's all worth it in the end.
I've lived away from home for the last 4 years. This is my 4th year in juniors, and I really matured, and it's all, I think a large part of it is because of the people I've stayed with.
You'll often hear a mom or a dad after the kid's first year in Janesville or first year in junior hockey, he went to Janesville a boy and he came back a man. And that connects to the fact that we're developing them as athletes, of course. They're on the ice behind us here getting ready for practice, but we're developing them as young men as well.
We only had one fight last year, and so we haven't had one yet this year, and I don't really see one.
Is that the same for all of the NAHL?
Pretty much. There's really not a whole lot of fighting, especially in all of the other leagues too. There's really not a lot of fighting going on, just because it's turning into more of a skill game than it is a grind game. So they're kind of turning away from the fighting and heading more towards the skill side of the puck.
Really, it's changing every single year. If you looked at hockey back in the 80s and 90s, it was rough and tough and a lot of fighting, and we've moved away from that aspect, and now it's more being smart, being technical, being good fundamentally hockey, not just running around. So it's like any sport, it's changing, it's getting faster, it's getting stronger, it's getting better athletes. So I definitely agree with that, yeah.
We have a three-part mission, right? The first is developing and advancing our players, and the coaches do a great job of that. And the other two parts fall on us, and that's making sure that we provide affordable family fun, and the coaches and the players do their part, making sure that, 9 out of 10 times it's a win, right? I mean, that's always helpful. And then, of course, commitment to community service, developing the community, improving the community, whether it's from in-kind donations or just rolling up our sleeves and showing up somewhere. Our number one partner has, it started with the city of Janesville trusting in us, and we obviously really appreciated that at the time. 10 years ago now, it's hard to believe that, but since then, the coaches and the business staff, dating back 10 years, have done their job to make sure that junior hockey works in Janesville. It doesn't work in every community, and sometimes it can kind of be a Schrodinger's cat situation where you don't know that a junior hockey team might work in an area unless you try it. And our partners were brave enough, the city was brave enough, there was a lot invested in trying the Jets here, and it works. On the ice and off the ice, it works.